Good morning, the Waldorf School of Atlanta. My name is Miss Rubio, and happy May Day. It is a glorious day. It's going to be a glorious day. It's been a glorious April, I think. Wow. So today, I'm going to be telling you the May Day story. So, once upon a time, a long time ago, but not too long ago, in a land far away, but not too far away, there was a kingdom that had 4 queens, because it had 4 villages, and each queen reigned over each village. There was a village in the north, and a village in the south, a village in the east, and a village in the west. Now, the village in the north was a mountainous village where the people worked to forge tools for the entire kingdom. And that village also lumbered wood for houses. Now, the village in the east had the sea. The fisher people went to the sea and they would bring back food for the families from the sea. There were also merchants in that village, and the merchants worked tirelessly to bring crafts and goods to the kingdom. Now, there was a village in the south, and this was the village of farms. There were lush, vast farmland in that village, and the farmers worked tirelessly to bring food to all of the kingdom. Now, the village in the west was where there were big cities with towering skyscrapers, and the people of that village worked in those skyscrapers on their computer screens to do the business of the kingdom. Now, while the parents went to work, the children of all 4 villages in that kingdom met each day at the center of the kingdom in a magical forest where there was an old well. And around that well is where the children danced and played, and they had so much fun with their friends, making houses for the wee folk and playing. And they played long and hard all day long. Now, one day, when those children had played long and hard all day, their job was to take a bucket full of water home to each family. Now, this water was a very special water. It was water that was almost magical, and it came from the wee folk. And the water was nourishing to the people. Now, one day, when they filled a bucket full of water, and a little boy who was tired from having played all day long took a long drink from his bucket of water, and immediately he turned as still as a statue. All of the children quickly ran home to tell their families what happened. A boy from the north ran home where his family was coming home from the mines, and their faces and their hands were covered in soot. And when they saw that the little boy had their bucket of water, and before he could begin to tell them what happened, they reached into the bucket and washed their faces with the water, and instantly turned to stone, and water was still dripping from their noses. In the east, a little girl ran home with her bucket of water to tell her family, who were tailors, the story of what happened to the little boy. The parents were very, very busy at the dinner table sewing because they still had to meet their quota. So the little girl fixed their family's dinner. She made porridge with the water from the well. And when they took their first bite of porridge, the parents were still looking down at their work. And after that first bite, they turned as still as stone. In the South, a little boy went home with his bucket of water, and his parents were so overjoyed to have this amazing magical water to water their plants and the farm with. And when they sprinkled the water on the corn, the stalks stood still as a stone. Not even a breeze could move a single stalk of corn. And in the West, the little boy took his bucket of water home to an apartment. And when he walked in, he tripped on the carpet, and his parents were so busy looking at their computers that they didn't notice that the water spilled all over the computer screens and their phones and the carpet, and everything turned to stone. Now, people didn't know what to do. And of course, they asked the queens for help. And the queens together made a royal decree. All families must stay home together. No one is allowed to work, nor the children are allowed to go to the old well at the center of the kingdom. And the family said, "How long must we stay home?" And the queens said, "Until we tell you that it is safe." And all the people tucked themselves into their homes and waited. Now, the first few days were so much fun. People were happy to be home from work, and they were happy to be together. But after a while, the parents started to worry about all the work that was building up, and the children started to miss their friends and playing the games at the old well. And they became so wiggly. So, after many days, they waited to hear from their queens. And the queens came together, and they went to the well together, where they decided that they would drain the well to see if they could find what was wrong with the water. And very carefully, bucket by bucket, they took the water out of the well. And they did this together and very deliberately so that they would not spill a single drop of that water on themselves. And after many days, for the well was very deep, they finally drained the well. But it was so deep that they couldn't see the bottom of the well. So they sent a little bird down to see if it saw anything suspicious. And when the bird made it to the bottom of the well, it indeed saw something suspicious. There was a dark gray stone covered in moss. And the little bird brought the stone to the queens. And when the queens saw the stone, all together they said, "Old moss woman!" And instantly appeared a tiny, wee folk woman who danced around their feet. And she was the smartest of all of the wee folk. And the queen said, "Is this your stone? We know that you wouldn't harm the people of our kingdom, but the water in our well seems to be poisoned. An old moss woman said, "Are the people of your village so still that they are now rested? Poisoned is not the water. The water has merely created a pause for your kingdom, a pause for your families to remember what is most important. What is most important to be together as families. When they wake up, they will have remembered what it was like to feel joy in being together with their families. They will also be so well rested, especially those that turn to stone, because they were so overworked and so tired that they needed that long, long sleep." And instantly, she disappeared under the leaves back to the magical forest. And the queens went home, and the people rested. And soon, the queens said to the whole kingdom that they could come back out of their homes. And the people were so overjoyed to go back to work, and the children who had missed their friends so much went back to the old well at the center of the kingdom and played together. And the families kept their work at work, and they enjoyed the small pause each and every day, and they all lived happily ever after. Snip, snap, snap, this tale has been told out. Happy May Day, everybody!